Hey Husky fans, the rivalry returns. St. Cloud State faces off against the Minnesota Golden Gophers, a homecoming matchup you won't want to miss. Hello everyone, I'm Michaela Wrench and welcome to your Men's Husky Hockey Weekend Preview sponsored by Edina Realty. This past weekend, St. Cloud State took a trip down to Mankato, Minnesota to take on the #1 ranked Mavericks. In Game 1, David Rennick gave a great performance, stopping 28 of 29 shots, but it was the one that got by that sealed the deal for the Mavericks as Minnesota State's Nathan Smith put one past the Huskies' backstop during a second period power play. That would be the only tally of the night as the Mavericks took Game 1, 1-0. On Saturday, the Huskies set out to avenge their loss. An early first goal from Nolan Walker gave the Huskies the advantage. Vieti Mietin doubled the lead with his first goal of the season, and Mason Salquist tallied his first collegiate goal as the Huskies pulled away with a 3-1 win in Mankato. After a split in Mankato, the Huskies go into the new week still ranked #2 in the USCHO polls, sitting now with a 3-1-0 overall record. The Minnesota Gophers currently sit in the #4 spot with 2-0 overall record. The Huskies look to excel past the Gophers this weekend as it will be a huge opportunity for both teams seeking to move up in the polls. Taking a look at the series setup between these two teams, St. Cloud State will take on the Minnesota Gophers in a home-and-home split series, with Game 2 taking place in St. Cloud. The Huskies are averaging 4.3 goals per game average with a .961 save percentage. On the other side, the Gophers are averaging 6 goals per game with a .841 save percentage. St. Cloud has dominated on their power play this year, and special teams will play a key role in this weekend's matchup. The last time these two teams faced off was in December of the 2019-2020 season. The Huskies suffered a 4-1 loss and look to return the favor this weekend.
No doubt. I know the players are really looking forward to it. Just how loud this building gets with, heck, we had a good crowd against St. Thomas. I know it's going to be a great crowd against Minnesota, and the players are going to feed off that for sure. So for us, it's going to be managing that a little of those emotions, I think, during the week. And I would suspect for both teams, there's a tendency at times to get too high and too amped up to the point that you're not as poised with the puck and whatnot. So our messaging this week is obviously going to be ready to compete, play hard. We'll get a good energy boost off the crowd, but we still have to find that balance of maintaining that composure when we do have the puck.
I'm joined with Mick Hatton from the Rink Live. Mick, it's a big matchup this weekend, and first things first, how will St. Cloud State stop the high-powered Minnesota offense?
Well, that's the big question going into the weekend. I think one of the things, for St. Cloud State is they got to stay out of the penalty box. Bob Motzko his teams over the years have traditionally been really good on the power play. They can't let that many skilled guys on the ice on a more regular basis by getting onto the power play. So St. Cloud's got to play pretty disciplined. If they keep playing like they did this past weekend against Minnesota State Mankato, where they're giving David Rennick lots of clean looks at the puck, they should be in pretty good shape, but this is a tough matchup for them.
How can the Huskies keep the success on their power play alive?
I think the thing with them on the power play is continual movement. When they're moving the puck and moving their feet, they're a different kind of looking team on the power play than a lot of teams that you see out there. If they start standing around, that's when they get into trouble.
And if there's one Husky to watch for this weekend, who would it be?
I would have to go with David Rennick. He's the NCHC goaltender of the week. Gave up 2 goals to the top-ranked team in the country over the weekend. He's been on a terrific role for them. Now, can he continue to do that? This Minnesota offense is deep. They don't just throw 1 or 2 lines at you. They're going to throw 3 or 4 lines that are dangerous.
All right, thanks, Mick. Well, fans, the preview isn't over yet. Tossing things to Sam Getzinger in studio with us now. He's got a special surprise for you Husky fans. Sam, what do you got?
Hey, thanks, guys. And Huskies fans, just when you thought this game couldn't get any bigger, let's just remind you of a couple of things. It's the return of Bob Motzko to the Brooks Center. The Perbix and Brodzinski brothers will face off for only the 2nd time in their collegiate careers this weekend. And let's not forget about the whiteout that's happening on Saturday, too. Plus, right now on the Men's Hockey Twitter page, we just sent out a trivia question. I'll answer this question correctly for your chance to win 2 free tickets to Saturday's game. Michaela, that's all for me. We'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Sam. Husky fans, it's almost time for one of the most anticipated college hockey matchups in recent memory. Tickets for Saturday's game are limited. Secure your seats at SCSUtickets.com. If you can't make either game this weekend, tune in to Bally Sports North for Game 1 and Fox 9 Plus for Game 2. For Mick Hatton, I'm Michaela Wrench, and this has been your Men's Husky Hockey Weekend Preview, sponsored by Edina Realty.